So very briefly I mentioned about ojas. So what exactly is ojas? As I mentioned, that ojas is the nectar of life, which sustains life, which maintains life, which promotes strength, vigor, vitality, immunity, resistance in the body, and stability. It has a direct bearing on our health. So consider ojas as an engine oil. The engine oil propels the engine and the engine propels the car. Ojas has a very similar function to do here. So as I mentioned about the turmeric not being bioavailable if you don't understand it correctly, I'm going to share in the next recipe. So for this recipe, let's start with the ingredients that we talked about. And as I was peeling the ginger earlier with the help of the spoon, I'm going to do the turmeric as well. So we will take approximately 2 cups of water and the ingredients which I mentioned. It's around an inch of turmeric, an inch of the ginger. You don't need to chop the ginger very finely, but if you have the finely chopped ginger, as we had from the previous recipes, we are going to use that also. So I'm just chopping the curcuma, putting in the pan here along with the ginger that we chopped. I may need a little more quantity. The best way is to just thrash the ginger. Yeah, and sometimes it just runs away, so you bring it back. Then we add the ginger. As I mentioned, that pepper is important to be used alongside the curcuma, so we are going to crack some fresh pepper. And then finally the basil leaves, which we are going to add in the end. First we pour around 2 cups of water and then we bring it to boil. So now as the water is coming to boil, we are adding the purple basil to the water. So as you might recall, I was talking about the bioavailability of the active compound called curcumin. So in this case we are using the purple basil because purple basil contains a pigment called anthocyanin, which slows down the absorption of curcumin, and curcumin doesn't pass through the system. In this case, the pepper and the purple basil will allow the curcumin to be absorbed in the blood, and that's what we mentioned when we are talking about the 7 body tissues. Otherwise it just passes through the system and doesn't benefit us at all. So this is one of the mistakes that many people make, is not understanding how the bioavailability of the curcuma is important as far as the turmeric is concerned. In most of the Indian curries, when we use the turmeric, we use a fat medium in the turmeric, which makes that the turmeric becomes bioavailable. Turmeric is not water soluble, so in order to make the turmeric becoming available to the body for the maximum benefit, which you know is anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antifungal, and so many other properties. So in order to harness these properties, the Indians for ages have used the turmeric with a fat medium. Even when we are making the latte, the next recipe which I'm going to show you how we are going to harness the curcumin in the turmeric. So our tea is ready, and all we need to do is that you may strain the tea, but personally I don't like to strain the tea. So as the tea, we just prepared the tea, so we are going to rest it for 2 to 3 minutes, which has already happened. So now we are going to pour the tea. If you like to sweeten the tea with the sweetener of your choice, that's fine, but that's not very much needed. We actually wanted the properties of the herbs and the spices that we have used to be available to you in the fullest form possible. So, and as I was mentioning, this in Ayurveda is called kadha, which is the essence of the herbs and the spices that we have used here. It's always used when someone has a low digestive fire, or someone is having the challenges with the change of the season, having a frequent cough and cold. So this kadha is recommended by Ayurvedic doctor, and also the the women in the houses and the grandmother, they have known this recipe for ages, and this is what is given. This is safe to be given for everyone, including the kids, but for the kids you might consider adding some sweetener, as I mentioned before. And also the fact that it is good to be given to all the three body types. When the problem with the cough and cold happens, which is primarily a kapha related problem, it doesn't mean that will not happen to vata. The aggravation can happen to any of the body type. The treatment that we are going to take in that particular time is going to help us ease off that aggravation. So this is one of the tea, or we call kara, is always used when there is a change of season or having a cough and cold, and also at times just accompany that with the food to have the benefit of a strong digestive fire. So here is the tea.